Hey everyone, it's Jayla, and I have 100 subscribers. So yeah, as of today, I have 100 subscribers on YouTube on this channel that I started 2 months ago, which is crazy. I was honestly just happy to get 50, and knowing that I have 100 people who care about what I have to say and enjoy my content, that's so awesome. So I just wanted to welcome all the new people and thank you for being here, and thank you to those who have been here since mid-April. I just really appreciate you guys. Thank you to those of you who engage with me and leave comments, and I really appreciate just getting to talk to you about what I make and what your thoughts are on the things I say, so that's always nice to see. So in a way that's almost not at all giving you a gift, I've decided that I wanted to share some more about myself. And to help you learn more about me, I'm going to be doing the 25 Bookish Facts tag, which I don't know who made it, and I know that it's very old. I've seen people up to like 4 years ago doing that tag, but I thought it would be a fun way to kind of do a lightning round of facts about myself related to books, because that's what you're here for, right? So let's get started. So we're going to start with a big one. I've never read Harry Potter. I know. How can you be on BookTube? How can you be a real reader if you've never read Harry Potter? Look, that goes into fact number 2. My mom wouldn't let me read the Harry Potter series or watch the movies because she claimed that they were witchcraft, and as a Christian family we couldn't watch them. However, it has been very, very many years, and my mom constantly denies that she ever told us that. But personally, me and my 2 sisters know that it's true, and we would never make up something like that to stop ourselves from watching something. That would make no sense. I was a kid. I want to do all the things. Still, I did have a friend whose mom wouldn't let her watch Kim Possible because Jesus was the only person who could save her, and I'm just glad I didn't have that. I tried reading the Percy Jackson series, but I accidentally read the second book before the first book and just completely gave up after that. The 2 most bought authors on my shelf are Cassie Clare and Michael Grant. For Cassie Clare, I have 16 of her books, and for Michael Grant, I have 15 of his books. I met Tahare Mafi about 2 years ago now when A Very Large Expanse of Sea came out, and I asked her this question about being a writer of color and writing about characters of color, and it was like a good question, and she was really into giving me a good answer for it. And so she talked to me for a good 3 minutes at least. The whole entire time, I could just feel my face twitching. I don't know why, but when I get really nervous, when I'm in the presence of someone that I really admire, I tend to get just very twitchy and sweaty. And so my face was twitching the entire time. And I can tell that she kind of noticed it because, I don't know, I feel like she was concerned, but it was just smiling through it, and it was just it's very bad. My first ever author signing was in 2015. I went to see Sarah J. Maas, and that was when A Court of Thorns and Roses came out, and it was a very big deal to me. I currently own 439 books, but I am definitely filming an unhaul very soon, so we will be decreasing that number by a lot. I have cried twice in class while reading. One time was when I was reading Allegiant in sophomore year of high school. I'm betting you can guess which part of the book I was at. And then the second time was senior year of high school. I was in AP English, and I was reading Queen of Shadows, and something happened to one of my favorite characters, and I was not okay. In my opinion, the best book-to-movie adaptation is Catching Fire, and the worst book-to-movie adaptation is Insurgent. Know that I did not see the Harry Potter movies, so I can't speak to how good they are, but I've seen glimpses of them. They look pretty good, but I don't know how accurate they are. And I also never saw Allegiant, which is why I'm not counting that as the worst, because why even bother watching that trash, you know? I ran into some of the most popular booktubers while I was at YALLFest, and I got to take a picture with them, which was really cool. But also, Elias was there, and Elias, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry. I was watching your channel at the time, but I was just, I don't even know. I missed it. I don't know how I didn't see you, but I'm so sorry. I think you ended up taking our picture, which you didn't deserve. You should have been in it. I'm so sorry. I really love creative writing, but I am very bad at it. I would love to write a book someday, but I don't have that kind of commitment in me. In high school, I wrote a fan fiction about the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series featuring Karu and Akiva, and the title is awesome, and that's all I'm gonna say. One of my favorite places to read is the DC Metro. Whenever I go to a new place, I try and explore all of its independent bookstores. Recently, I went to San Francisco, and I got to go to Dog-Eared Books and Alley Cat Books, and then I went to Adobe Books also there, and there was one more, but I can't remember the name of it right now. Sometimes I am extremely irresponsible when it comes to spending money on books. I recently purchased something from New Zealand that should be here hopefully any day now, but I spent $50 on those 2 books and then another $30 just on shipping, which I do have a little bit of regret, but I'm sure once they get here I will not care anymore. This one is one of my greatest shames, but I went to university in DC for 3.5 years and I never went to the Library of Congress. Dante's Inferno is one of the funniest books to me because it's basically this guy just condemning everybody to hell, like friends and enemies alike. And also one of his main motivators is that he's in love with this like 13-year-old girl who barely knew he existed. I really don't like reading ebooks. I typically prefer to read physical books, but I have finally gotten over my rebel phase of audiobooks and I am embracing them fully now. I want so badly to work in publishing. I am currently taking an intensive course at NYU that focuses only on publishing, both magazine and book publishing. I hope to go into book publishing. And I also got the opportunity to intern with a big academic publishing company, and I got to do that for like 7 months, which was really cool. I have so many book boyfriends, but I only have one book husband, and that is Magnus Bane. I get ridiculously happy when I hear a song that reminds me of a book, and I will definitely be making a video about that in the future. I have a photo album on my phone, and it is called Hot Guys Reading DC. Think of that what you will. I use a CD and a chocolate bar to hold up this section of my bookshelf to make it all look even. I have been to YALLFest 3 years in a row now, and I'm really hoping that I can go back this year because 2020 so far has been a dumpster fire. And number 25 is my family makes fun of me a lot for how attached I get to fictional characters, and they don't trust me when I'm crying now because they automatically assume it's about books and not anything that actually matters. Okay, so those are all of the little facts I have to share with you guys today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope that you guys get to see this channel continue to grow and get better. Let me know if there's some things that I can improve on or what you'd like to see from me. I would love your feedback on that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!